name is Sam Allred and welcome to SituMap. This is going to be a two-part video. The first part, we're going to learn how to use the Shearing Panel to share a SituMap with others. The second part, we'll take a more in-depth look and behind-the-scenes look at what happens when we actually share a SituMap using the Share Panel. So to begin with, let's take a look at some of these assets I've already put on the screen. Okay, so say this was the map that I wanted to share with someone else. In order to do that, we need to get to the Share panel. So from the main menu, select the Share button. For a brief moment, you'll see that the user interface flickered. That's because SituMap hides all of the unnecessary buttons while it attempts to capture the screen so we can share that with others. It then uploads that to the Dropbox and creates a QR code so it's easy for us to share. Now that we're finished uploading, let's take a look at the Shearing Panel. The Shearing Panel is split into two parts. The left part, which controls the QR code, and the right part, which is our built-in emailing system. So starting from the left side, you'll see we have a link here. This link can be copied and pasted into a web browser and will take you directly to the screenshot that we just took. Likewise, this QR code can be scanned with any smartphone and will also send that phone directly to the image link that is uploaded to the internet. This is particularly useful because then we can share that via text message to anybody we desire. On the right-hand side, our built-in emailing system allows you to email the SituMap file, the screenshot file, or even a Google Earth format directly to whoever you'd want to send the email to. We also provide a small body area so you can add in a message if you'd like. So let's take a closer look at some of the attachments that we can send via email. On the very bottom here, we can see that there are three possible options: the SituMap file, the screenshot, and the KMZ. The SituMap file is our actual .situmap file. This contains all of the information for the assets to create a SituMap. So if someone has access to the SituMap file, in other words, if you email it to them, they can then have access to all of the pushpins, the drawings, and the images that we have in our SituMap, and they can move them about in their own version of SituMap. The screenshot is just that, a static image taken of the viewport that we're currently looking at. And then finally, the KMZ is essentially the SituMap file, but in a Google Earth format, so it's easy to open in Google Earth. A couple of other things worth mentioning about the Share panel is the bottom left-hand side, you'll see we have an Open Folder button. This Open Folder button opens the file system and lets us see all of our saved files and images that we've taken in the past. The Show Image button shows the most recent image taken and allows us to do some very basic image manipulation with that image. We'll talk about this in a later video. And finally, we have the Take Screenshot button here at the very top center of the screen. This allows you to take another screenshot if you'd like to take another one to send via email or generate a new QR code. That's going to conclude it here for the first part on how to share a SituMap using the Share panel. Stay tuned for part 2 to learn a little bit more about what happens when we actually share a SituMap via the Share panel. Thanks for watching, everybody.